Hey y'all!
Hey everybody!
Welcome to HighClass Visionaries. I'm T.
And I'm Ash.
Welcome to our pod, y'all. Let's give a round of applause. We need to get like a little. We need a track, like.
Right. Welcome back, y'all.
Welcome, y'all.
This is our first episode.
This is our first episode of season 3.
It's been
whatever
3 years?
Season this is.
It's been 3 years.
I'm not sure, but it's a season.
Welcome. I'm not sure.
Wait, but what season
it's
is
really
this?
season 3.
Season 3, y'all.
We'll check and
we'll check.
We'll double back. But
sure welcome back,
3.
y'all. What's going on?
What?
So how was your week, sis? Like, let's just tap right into it.
My week has been pretty good. Mercury fucking retrograde started.
That dirty bitch. Right. I don't like her like that.
But for the most part, I've been staying positive. Working.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nothing new.
Same old shit, just a different day.
It's been a long week.
Damn.
It has been a long week.
Because I thought it was just me. This week, really, because I got a lot of, I got a few phone calls just out of the blue from a few people that I wasn't expecting. I feel like this week really was like, kind of taught me the word, like, forgiveness. Do I really forgive? Is really what I've been asking myself. Do I really, really forgive people?
You know you're supposed to forgive.
You're supposed to forgive. And in my heart, I felt like I was forgiven. Because my forgiveness looks a little bit different, I feel like, than the next person. Maybe it doesn't. Because I'll forgive you, but I still won't speak to you. You know what I mean? Like, you're forgiven, and I'll pray for you the whole 9 yards. But, you know, I still won't talk to you like that. You know what I mean?
But that's okay, because you forgive, but you don't forget.
But see, I'm not sure if I forgave, though. I'm not sure. Just because I felt like this slight animosity in my heart from these two people that I received phone calls. And so we're not going to get into details.
No, we don't got to.
We're not going to get into details about it. But I got 2 phone calls this week out of the blue from 2 different people, right? 2 different people that I really went through some shit with, right?
Okay.
2 different people. And then once I realized who was on the phone and I'm kind of in the conversation a little bit, I'm like, damn. Fuck them. Fuck them. But why that, though? Why fuck them? Why, you know, like, why?
Because you haven't fully gotten over what they've done to you. And that takes time. Not saying that you... Let me clear that up. Not saying that you won't ever forgive. But it takes time for people to get over things. Especially if somebody did something to you that was really detrimental. You know, so... It takes time, and that's okay. My suggestion would be you need to change your number. Damn. You've had that same number for a long time.
Since
it's time.
Grade.
We leveling up. It's time to change our numbers. I thought you was doing that already.
You changed your number?
I ain't changed my. You know, people don't. I don't know. I don't have that effect.
I do need to change my number.
People be leaving me alone when I tell them I'm standing on business 2024. Don't fucking contact me, okay? Because
when I tell you this is my very first number I've ever had, and I still got that number, I got attachment issues. So
you
ain't right.
You gotta change your number.
Why do I still have this phone number?
It's because you're a normal person and people have their number for years. So it's time to change your number in the new year. Yeah. But furthermore, you know, continue to do what you've been doing. It is good to forgive. Like, just forgive people for all the things they have done to you. Over time, you'll feel that you may be able to have a conversation with that person and you won't feel anything. That's how you know when you've forgiven. Okay. But they shouldn't be contacting you either. But once you forgive... It is what it is. Like, you know, you still feel a way when you're talking to them. Something is brewing inside.
Thank you. Yeah, that's why I'm like, it's something still there. Do we need to go to like one of them breaking centers when we just breaking shit? Like, wham. We
were supposed to do that in Houston.
Oh, yeah, we
never
was.
Made it. We ain't going to talk about Houston.
That's another episode. But Houston was cool, though.
It was cool, but all right. we didn't get to that. All right. We didn't get to the break-in thing, but I did have that set up.
I just feel like I got a lot of pent up like anger in my body that I need to get out. You know, for once and for all.
Well, maybe we could go to the gun range.
Yeah, I want to go to the range for sure.
Or we can go to. They have the break-in thing. I think
like I gotta get some aggression out.
Or we can do some shit on the side.
Right. Yeah. Like, yeah, I catch you. Drift. We on the same page.
Too much into that, but
so that was my week. I got some unexpected phone calls that kind of put me in a different wave. But I think it was for the better because it had me thinking kind of deep. Like, Katia, God not done with me yet. He ain't done with me yet. Like,
I think he's teaching you some things, especially when it comes to people, and he's going to use people that have hurt you. Because it wouldn't be easy, or it wouldn't be God for him to give you something easy where you could get over.
Right.
So that's something that he may ask you one day. Like, you got to forgive people for whatever the case may be. You have to. But it takes time to. But once you do, you'll reap that, the benefits and the rewards of forgiving people. Because I think whatever they've done to you, that karma is going to come back to them.
No, see, the thing is that I don't even want karma for these people. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even want that for them. I want them to live a long, prosperous, amazing life, right? I just want to master the act of forgiving, truly forgiving someone, right? Like, I want to, this is a personal journey. I don't really care about the karma and all of that because what's finna be is going to be, right? It's just, I really had to take a look within, like, do I really forgive people? And it made me a little bit sad because I want to be forgiven. I'm not perfect. I'm a very flawed individual. How many times do I say that? I am very flawed. There's nothing perfect about me. But it's like, I want to be forgiven. I'm always forgiving. Wow. I'm always forgiving, right?
That's what I'm saying.
But why don't I have that in me to forgive others, right?
That's something that you got to work on.
So that's what, so that was this week, okay? And then also, my equilibrium has been really tilted and it's been off for a good, 2 to 3 weeks now. Shit just been real cloudy. So I don't know what I gotta do, but shit, we gotta get shit right.
Well, you know what you gotta do.
What I gotta do?
You know what you gotta do. You gotta go dig deep within.
Very scary.
Yeah, it is, but you don't want to tap into that.
Very scary. But you know me well. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's a conversation for another day. But
right.
I know that that's what you have to do, and I know that you haven't done that yet.
Right.
It does take time. It is very scary, but once you reach the surface, I feel like you'll feel way better. So that's gonna take time. We
we still blooming. Yeah, we
got time.
We just like y'all. We still blooming. Life be lifing in the good way, the bad way, the crazy way, the ups and the downs and the all arounds. This shit happens every single day of our lives.
It do. And for you to have people reach out to you, Mercury and her micro braids and shit, dirty ass micro braids. That bitch is doing the most.
Oh my god!
But she's gonna be in retrograde until the end of the year.
Okay.
So we got some shit. That's why I've been really chilling because I don't want to start nothing new, no new projects and shit. It's a lot to that if you believe in it.
Yeah.
It is some truth. Different zodiac signs experience it different ways. So you might be experiencing more than I may be experiencing that.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, like, that is known for people that you have dealt with in the past to reach out for you. Exes, past relationships, things like that.
Right.
They'll come back into your life. They'll try to anyway during that time. During this 3-week span, she gonna be in her micro breed. So you already know what it is. You see that number again, don't even answer it because you don't want to feel that way, and then you want to forgive. So work on that personally. We got some things. You want to change your number in the new year?
Yeah, I gotta change.
You're not giving
it
to everybody.
No.
So if they don't have it, then that means they don't get it.
10 people.
That's what you gotta do.
Give me a Bible phone. Like, I'm done with
my
this.
block list is real long. That's why people don't be contacting me because they can't. They don't have access to me.
The block list is at least 3 pages.
Yeah, my block list is super long. Like, once I give people 125 chances.
You do.
And then after that, probably more than that. I give you a lot.
You're very
the average person.
Yeah.
And then when I finally get to that point, I might wake up in one day and just be like, why the fuck am I doing this? Fuck you.
Bye.
Like, that's what it really do be for me. Like, it takes time. Anybody that's a Scorpio, I'm repping my set today. So anybody that's a Scorpio,
I see you, mommy.
How we are. Like, we are very forgiving people. And we really do wear our heart on our sleeves, and we're very loyal people.
Y'all are.
We are loyal. Real loyal people.
I know. And speaking of loyalty, just in this generation, like, do you feel like loyalty is overrated? I mean, what are we, Gen Z?
No, we're not. I don't know. I think we're not Gen Z.
We just the millennials?
We're millennials.
Ash was born in 89. I was born in 90.
We're not going to do 89 and 90 because it's the same thing. Because I'll be feeling slighted when it's never like shirts that say born in 80 or born in
90. 2 months off of being born in the 90s.
Yeah, my birthday's in November of 1989.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I'm 90s baby.
She a 90s baby.
Because December don't count. Like, yeah. I mean, I wasn't born in the 80s. I was born in the 80s technically.
Right.
But I'm 90s.
You ride with us.
I was raised in the 90s.
That's your school year. Like, you,
right,
you was in art class.
That's why I'll be wearing shirts that say born in the 90s because I'm not about to say born in the 80s and I can't relate to the 80s. Yeah, so
do you feel like loyalty? Do you feel like loyalty is overrated? I know, because like we got to get up off that. My girl was born in the 90s.
Period.
She graduated, whatever. Because we give it too much
information. We all graduated the same year.
08, right?
But yeah, I feel like, to me, like when you ask me that question, I feel like I'm a very loyal person. I am. I am a very loyal person. And I don't find too many people that match my loyalty. And it's sad to me. That's why I'm the way that I am. Because I'm such a loyal person at heart. Like, if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. Like, I really do fuck with you. Like, it don't matter. Like, you call me up in the middle of the night, Ash, such and such. All right, I'm near.
Ash
I don't think about nothing. Like, my loyalty is really unmatched when it comes to my family, my friends, people that I really do love. Like, you don't ever have to worry about anything. I'm not telling nobody secret. You can tell me anything, and it will never get to the next person. That's just me as a person. Like, yeah, I don't know, and there's a lot of people that isn't like that. And I want that for people. You know, I don't have too many people in my life that loyalty is the same as me. Mm-hmm. You know, I have people, but it's not a lot. So, with me, it's just like, at the end of the day, I do feel like loyalty is just a word in this generation. They don't really know what it really is. I really do believe that. Yeah. Because you could be loyal to somebody and then fuck somebody's boyfriend. Oof. That's not loyalty.
And it's like, how many stories we done heard about that?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I hear shit all the time. And it's like, you could have a situation with somebody and they really don't fuck with you. And then you, as a person, your friend is talking to that person that don't fuck with your friend. Like, that's not loyalty. Like, but I don't think this generation understands loyalty. I really don't think that they understand what loyalty really means. And
how many conversations have we had about this? Because we always feel like we just so different, right? Like, we always, like, even just from like our family, just the world, everything. It's like, why don't people think the way that we think? I take loyalty super serious. The people that I love, you can have it all. Or I'm gonna overextend. I'm very much so a generous person. Like, I'm very giving. Like, that's just my personality. Sometimes I gotta like pump the brakes because I'm such a giving person. But even when it comes down to, if somebody don't like you, guess what? I don't fucking like them. I don't give a fuck.
What Cardi B say? You got a problem with me, you got a problem with me forever.
Forever.
And that goes with not just with me, it goes with my friends and family as well. Don't come to me and tell me you have a problem with somebody. Please don't.
Don't do it.
Not me as a person, Ashley. I can see if it was anybody else, but if I really care for you and I love you as a person, you have to really pick and choose. All right, I'm not going to tell Ashley all this because one day, I mean, she's not going to be able to get over that.
Right.
Like, even if I start talking to that person again, she's not going to like that person. That's just me. Like, so you have to really pick and choose what you want to come and tell me.
No, that's shit. Really trying to say a little flashback. I'm sorry. Because Ash don't play that shit. And if she don't fuck with you, her energy is going to show. Yeah. Ash will fucking sit there and be like,
How many times have I told you that?
Yeah, like, that person right there.
Like, that's not good.
That motherfucker right there, energy, like, they not a good person. She just going to flat out call them out.
And when I say that,
never been wrong.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and sometimes I'll say it to somebody, you know, that I don't know about that person. But I'm never going to tell you to not stop talking to that person because I want you to be able to see that I'm a little bit cocky a little bit. So I like the fact that I can think in my head that I was right. I want to be right. So if I tell you something about somebody and you still be friends with them or cool with them, I'm not going to be weird. You know, because I know that eventually they're going to show their true colors, and when they do,
right,
it's always going to be like, Ashley, you was right, and I get some kind of
warm because Ash gonna be like, I told you, I told you,
yeah, I tell you that.
That girl, that boy, whoever, their energy was off. I been told you that. That is you, but you never wrong. Like you haven't been wrong in the damn near 20 years we've been friends. You ain't never been wrong. So it's like I do listen to you often when you say that because it hits home because I'm like, fuck. Well, they gotta go because this bitch damn near talk to God like on the phone.
And sometimes it'd be like, I don't want to tell you the truth, but it's like I love this person, so I need to tell them. Yeah. Because I don't want nobody to do nothing, to hurt them. Because when they're hurt, I'm hurt, and if I'm hurt, it's a problem. So that's why I'll be trying to guard people, but I also be like, you want me to meet this person? All right. Don't be mad if I tell you what I feel.
I know.
Like, please don't. I'm listening. Like, you might not see that what I'm saying for another year.
Right.
But I just want you to know, keep that in the back of your mind.
It's gonna be true.
That's it. Yeah, not like leave that person alone.
No.
Because you never know what guy. I'm not guy, so I always say that. I might feel something and then they can change. I always think, and I know that people can change themselves. So that's why I'd be like, I'll never tell somebody to leave somebody alone or stop talking to somebody. Have I ever told you that?
Never.
That's why I'm saying, like, because I don't know the truth 100%, but I do feel the vibes, and my vibes is never wrong. My vibes with people will never be wrong. Yeah. I might be wrong when it comes to a whole bunch of other shit, but when it comes to vibes, if I'm not feeling the vibes of somebody, I've always listened to that. Now, I'm happy for that because I be not listening to myself sometimes when it comes to shit that I should be listening to.
Right. But it's hard out here. But what I'm noticing, though, is that people's view on loyalty is different, right? Like, loyalty to some people is broad. For me, it's very clear-cut and concise. Like, I'm real strict on how I view loyalty. Like, I don't play. And the people that I love, you can have it all. If you need me, I could be in Alaska somewhere. Right. I'm going to find somebody that's here that can help you out.
That's me.
And to make sure that you're good and that you're comfortable. I don't ever want nobody that I love to feel uncomfortable. I'm never going to put you in harm's way. I'm never going to bring anybody around you that I feel like is going to, wrong you. Right. Loyalty goes in all different angles. You know what I mean? Like, it goes crazy. I just know that with you, and you know that with me, we locked in. Ain't no switch it up, right? And I have that with a few other people, but I feel like it should be more. You know what I mean? Like, it should be more. It should be more. I can really count on one hand how many people is like, I'm down for them, they down for me. That's it. And it's not even on no culty type vibes. It's just it's a way of life with us.
But we have experienced that out and out again with people that have come into our life. We've been friends for a long, long time. Like, really a long time. Probably more than any of people that have been friends with people. And the way we became friends was just so like, organic. I don't even like, we just became friends. Right. That's just how it is. Like, we don't have a real big story or we bumped into each other. Like, no, we don't. Like, we was working together and we just became friends. Our energies matched. Right. And that's how it was supposed to be. Everybody cannot say that. Right. And the people that have been following us for a long time, they've been with us for the last 3 seasons.
Yeah, they know our story. So they already know my energy. I'm like, dang, let me go introduce myself. Because, like, I'm going to go where I feel like the energy is right. That's just always been me, really, like, honestly.
And I always tell people that, like, you came to me. I'm just a little old Ashley, like,
Ashley's so cute. She had little glasses on. She was so cute. Ashley always been so sweet, y'all.
Yeah, and I just, like, we just meshed from there. Like, we just clicked.
And the rest is history.
And we both lived around the corner from each other and didn't even know we lived around the corner from each other. So so it's just like you said, the rest is history. The loyalty is unmatched.
But how about loyalty in romantic relationships, though?
Yeah, I was just thinking of that.
Like, how does that go?
It makes me mad when I think of loyalty in relation because I carry my friendship loyalty the same way I carry in a relationship where I'm romantic with somebody. I carry that same type of loyalty, and I haven't met that same loyalty yet.
It got to be some type of cutoff though with the romance. Like, I don't know how to fully explain it, but how I carry my friendships, I carry my relationship like totally different. I don't know how to explain it. Not in a bad way, right? Not in a bad way. But it's just certain shit that I'm finna call you out on, especially romantically. Friendship wise, it's a little bit more leeway. You know what I mean? Like you said, like I'm not gonna outright tell you to leave that person. Like you know what I mean? Because you my friend. Like I need for you to see for yourself. In a relationship, shit might be a little bit more like direct. You know what I mean? Like it might be a little bit more stronger.
I do feel like when I'm in a relationship, it could be anything. Not even in like dating. Like when you're dating someone,
right?
My loyalty is about the same. I don't have a cutoff like you do. Like I feel like my loyalty is pretty much the same when it comes to me being in a relationship with somebody, because I expect them to have the same respect that I have for them. And a lot of the times I don't see that. Yeah. You know, it could be the littlest things and I'd be like, damn. Like it really could be the smallest things when it comes to being in a relationship with somebody. You know, and people might look at me and be like, Ashley, like, I'm like, no, it's really not like that. Like, for instance, like, if you're dating somebody and let's think about social media etiquette.
Okay.
Because that gets a lot of people in trouble.
That shit gets deep, yeah.
It gets a lot of people in trouble, but, you know, when I was dating people, I damn near cut the comments off on my Instagram. Yeah. Just shit like that. Yeah, because I know the kind of shit that people that don't give a fuck will post under your shit. I'm not a celebrity, not yet, but I took the comments and cut them off because people be saying some real out of line shit. They don't give a fuck if you talking to somebody or not. But they'll say some shit and then you arguing with this person now. Right. Because they think it's something else. So to alleviate that, I cut the comments off when I post something, because I don't feel like the extra shit. I can't help what people might want to say out their mouth or some weird shit. And people say some weird shit. You've seen the DMs that I've sent you. People say some crazy off the wall shit. So you'd be like, damn. And if you dating somebody, you probably be thinking like, why the fuck is they saying that to you? Like, what's going on? Yeah, it don't even be that crazy. Deep. It just, I don't know who the fuck that is. They saying some crazy shit because of their fetish that they have with me that has nothing. I can't control that.
That's true.
And but guys, it's something different. Now, we're not bashing guys because we've grown.
No,
but it's like sometimes when you're dating people, it just be like, you just doing too much. Like you're doing a little bit. I shouldn't even have to bring that to you.
And that is a part of the loyalty in a relationship. Right. Yeah, I'm gonna try to assure you that, like, you know, I'm locked in. You know what I mean? Like when I'm in a relationship, I'm locked in. Like, you know, fuck all of that extra noise. I feel like we all get phone calls. We all get DMs. We all get that. But it's like, I'm going to block all of that out, especially if it's no energy be important to that. Because people are sick. People are fucking sick and delusional.
And this is why you do what you do. Because you want to assure to them that, no, it's not even like that. Even, like I said, if you were a celebrity and you were dating someone, and you're going to get a lot of, like, let's say, for instance, Rihanna or whoever, Beyonce. They get a lot of shit daily. Yeah. You know, so you have to be a strong person. You have to know that that person is loyal to you. But you don't have to worry about nothing. And I'm saying just me being little Ashley, like, at the end of the day, I don't see even that much of loyalty. When you dating somebody, you need to be strictly for that person. I don't give a fuck.
Crazy.
Strictly for that person. You should not be doing nothing extra. You should not have that person feeling no type of way about nothing, thinking anything. You should not be entertaining other people unless y'all already talked about y'all was going to be dating other people. Right. You know, that's something that y'all would talk about.
In the beginning.
Right, in the beginning. But if y'all establish that y'all are just going to be exclusively dating, then you need to show that same respect. And a lot of this generation of men that's our age don't show that respect.
No, they don't. They definitely, you know, be entertaining other bitches. And I feel like maybe women do too. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's only off of the strength of, from the connotation that we have from men. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because we get there. Women, we are very emotional people. And at the end of the day, we'll have a conversation or we'll feed off of the energy that the man is giving you. If he's not giving you the energy that you're giving him, of course you're going to be doing whatever.
Yeah,
because you're not getting that. It's not a receptive. But at the end of the day, sit down with a female. We are not that hard to understand. Right. And listen, I just want it just be us two. Like,
that's
can
it.
we just be exclusively dating? Right. We don't have to take it to the next step yet if you're not ready. Like, let's just date. each other. Because for real, why do you need anybody else besides me?
And but see, I think with some men, I'm not gonna say all, but I think some men get it fucked up that, you know, you think that you can do this and do that, and you don't think the females want to do the same thing. But we're capable of that.
They delusional. I mean, if any man is thinking that today in today's society in the year 2023,
yeah, we capable
about
of
to be
shit.
24, if you don't think that a female can pretty much do it 10 times better than a man, then you got it fucked up. Women got a lot of superpowers that we don't take advantage of because we know what we can do. We can be more sneakier.
Yeah.
The way that we do things can be a little bit more calculated.
Yep.
So it's like at the end of the day, we don't want to do that. We just want to be loved
with one person
by the person that we're feeling. That's it.
Right.
And I feel like when it comes to dating, loyalty is sometimes it be one sided, and that's just my opinion.
That should be so one sided. I came across this story on TikTok with this girl. I feel like her name was Quinay, and she basically caught a charge for straw purchasing for her man or whatever. Basically, her man was a felon. She purchased a firearm for him. Long story short, she got caught years later, right? Mind you, her ex-man, he's dead. He's gone, all right? And she caught a 3-year sentence. At this time, she got a newborn baby, a brand new life, right? A brand new life. And her reasoning behind it, you know, basically was like, I was trying to be loyal behind my man. My man wanted this firearm, and what he did with that firearm, he pew a lot of people and unalived a lot of fucking people in the interim, all right? And that in return fucked up her life because it came back to her. She purchased those firearms for this felon, all right? And now she's in federal prison serving a 3-year sentence while her 6-month-old baby is at home with, you know, family members having to wait this 3 years to see her mom. Like, how far are we going to take this shit?
Honestly, I've seen the same TikTok that you're saying about the girl, and I don't want to sound harsh or anything. She seemed like she was being a very loyal person, since we're talking about loyalty. But in my opinion, she's stupid. I'm sorry.
Why you feel like she's stupid?
Because
you want to purchase a firearm for your man if he needed it?
Why would I ever do some dumb shit like that? I don't care who you are. If I know that you are a felon, I'm not going to purchase it. First of all, I'm not purchasing a firearm for anybody that can purchase one for themselves, because clearly there's a reason why you cannot.
Yeah.
And anybody that knows that, me being a registered gun, I'm a licensed to carry person. We already know that certain things you cannot do. Even if I wasn't a licensed to carry person, I could purchase firearm just off the bat because I don't have a record.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that for you because clearly you have something going on where you cannot do it for yourself.
And what are you going to do with this gun? What are you doing with these guns? She didn't ask
some questions because she was being a down-ass chick, and she was seeming like she was being loyal. I don't call that loyalty. I just call that stupid.
Yeah, but you know what? I can kind of agree with the stupidity because they even, like, they gave her a chance to tell the truth. You know what I mean? Like, to lessen her sentence, the whole 9 yards, and she still continued to lie. Now, let me just say, she takes her sentence on, you know, and she knows that she was wrong. She acknowledges that. She knows that she wasn't in the right state of mind, and she feels as if she was stupid and she wouldn't do it again. And I feel like she stated she wanted to bring awareness so that young girls wouldn't make the same mistake that she made, because this is a huge mistake. Like, this is a huge mistake. 3 years out of your life for a nigga that's in hell. He ain't even in heaven. He in hell.
Why you know he is?
He gone. He perished. Like, what?
She said he didn't even make it to the pearly gates.
He was like really a criminal. Like, he really was like out here killing a lot of people.
More than one firearm she purchased for the people too. She didn't just purchase this one. She was out here really doing a lot of shit. Purchasing firearms for these felons, not just her boyfriend, but a few other people she was doing that shit for, and it caught up to her, and they've been watching her. One thing about the feds, they gonna be watching your ass once they get it. They ain't gonna say nothing.
Them motherfucking
they gonna
feds.
watch you.
Ooh, they watch it.
And that's what happened to her. She had a whole child. Sometimes you have to think differently, and I feel like with women, we get so stigmatized.
But see, this happened before the baby.
But the problem is, and that's another thing, you know, because she didn't think it was going to catch up to her. I'm going to just keep doing this and keep doing this. You have a baby. He wound up getting
pew pew.
Yeah. You wind up getting,
right, because we still
taken out of here.
Yeah, exactly. We gotta
right.
our words.
Exactly. So, and then she's still by herself.
Like, by herself.
Got somebody else raising her child while she in prison for 3 years. And I really hope, I think that she learned a lesson from this.
Yeah, shout out to Quinay.
Right, yeah. It was a stupid decision, and I know that she would say the same.
Right.
Me personally would never do no dumb shit like that.
Now,
I don't care who you are.
Yeah,
I could be the most loyalest person in the world, but I'm never doing nothing like that.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you gotta think, will that person do that for you? Hell no.
Hell fucking no.
Because before he died, he had a chance, and he didn't take and say, "Oh no, she didn't have nothing to do with it."
Loser.
He didn't just die. Like, he had a chance. Like, she was going through that before he died. So at the end of the day, it's like you had a chance to get her out of the situation, and you didn't.
And that's the thing. Loyalty has to be double-sided. It cannot be one-sided. Like, what are we doing here? I see a lot of people in a lot of one-sided loyalty relationships, a lot of one-sided loyalty friendships, a lot of one-sided loyalty, just even within their family, dynamic. That shit should not be one-sided.
So my thing is, when it comes to loyalty, like, just off of this topic that we're talking about, just people being loyalty, do you think that has something to do with them, is it something that's taught? Is it like something that has to do with values, things that you learn when you're growing up? Yeah. Or is it something that you just automatically know to just be loyal? Like, what do you think about that?
Absolutely, because value, like, that goes a long way. Value goes a long way. I can't always say that I valued myself. I started valuing myself, I feel like, maybe mid-20s, about 10 years ago, I really started valuing myself. And when I say that, I really started looking deep within. I started setting high boundaries for not only myself, but the people that deal with me and the people that I deal with, right? And I just, started really showing myself, because if I don't show myself, how is anybody else going to do it for me? That I'm worthy. I'm worthy of love, respect, happiness. How I treat myself is how you're going to treat me. People don't be loving themselves. They don't value themselves. They have no clue who they are. That shit goes such a long way. Because when you don't value yourself, anybody can get over you with the quickness. That's just my opinion on it. Like, anybody can get over on you. When you stand firm in what you believe and how you feel and, how someone's going to treat you, it's going to take a lot for somebody to get over on you. It's been a long ass time for somebody got over on me. Right. A real long time. And it's because I value myself. I see right through it. And one thing I'm going to do, I'm going to play my cards right. You might think something is totally different with me, but I'm spot on with it. It's all an act, okay?
And I totally agree with you when it comes to values. I do think that it does come with maturity. Like you said, like, at some point we have to learn to value ourselves. It's a taught thing. I do believe that. I don't think you're born with it. I think that life happens and then you realize shit. I can't treat this person this way. I got to think better of myself or highly of myself. I do believe that, because for me to sit here and say that I was born a loyal person, I didn't know what the hell loyalty was when I'm the type of person that I treat people how I would want to be treated. I would want you to treat me this way. I feel happy when I'm treated this way, and I would want that person to treat me that way. So that's just what I stand firm on. And when it comes to values, and let's go back to the TikTok situation with the girl, maybe she didn't have that. She didn't know no better. She didn't have nobody to teach her the values of things, and to think about yourself first, right, before someone's asking you that you say that love you. Because I think she said that in one of her TikToks. That person said that he loved her, but then he would have her do these things that he knows that wasn't a good idea. Right. He knows that he being a felon doing some stuff that he could not purchase these firearms for himself was a problem. But I have this girl that she said she loved me so much. Right. And she don't have no record. And she could do this and she could do that. I'm going to have her do it. But then you still took the same firearms and you did bad things with them to get her in trouble. So my thing is that he didn't have moral values either. His morals was not together. Done. And she didn't have nobody teaching her to value yourself, because if you value yourself, you would know that I'm not doing that. I can love you. I love you.
Ask somebody. Get somebody else to do it. I'm not doing
that. Get somebody else to do it. I'm sorry, it's just not happening.
Get somebody else to do it. Seriously.
2 seconds, that battery died on that camera.
Right. Get somebody else to do it.
Exactly.
Like, ain't nobody dealing with that. That's just foolishness. But yeah, that's why I'm like, value, absolutely the fuck. Like, you gotta value yourself. You gotta love yourself. That shit runs real deep.
No, it really does. Like, and I think that goes hand in hand together when we're talking about being loyal to someone. Before you can be loyal to somebody or anybody in this world, you have to be loyal to yourself, which means you have to value yourself. You don't value yourself. If you don't do those things, then you're not going to be loyal to anybody else because you don't know no better.
Right.
And that's why I had to ask that question because I'm like, how do you feel about people being valued?
Right.
You know, I just feel like at the end of the day, this world is not. It's sad. It's a sad world that we live in because a lot of people don't value themselves.
But then again, I feel like a lot of people feel like shit is just supposed to fall right in your lap. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're not supposed to like work for nothing. You're not supposed to like think. You know, like you're not supposed to use your brain. Do you think that we figured out this whole loyalty and value thing by just sitting around? Like, no. We really like. You do the work on yourself. You figure shit out. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit, like, don't just go through life not learning shit. Like,
it's more so just teaching people, you know, showing people how you want to be treated. And then just reciprocating that. I want you to treat me this way, so I'm going to treat you this way. Right. And people normally pick up on that. Like, a lot of the time it's like an unspoken word. You treat somebody a certain way and they start to see that, they'll pick up on that. And then they'll start treating you that way. You know, so it's more so of, even if you're meeting a person and you know that they may not have gotten taught in that, or, you know, their life may have just not have been good. And, you know, just because of that, I'm still going to show them how I want to be treated. Yeah. And I feel like eventually they'll catch on, and if they don't, then something's truly wrong with the motherfucker. And, you know, just to leave that person alone. Because sometimes you get those people that just don't get it, and they not in the same universe as you. Yeah. And that's okay. But 9 times out of 10, when you meet somebody, you're going to show them how you want to be treated. That's how it's supposed to be. You're carried this way, and I'm going to show you how I want to be treated, and I expect to be treated that way, and I'm going to treat you the same way.
Period.
But a lot of the times it don't work like that.
It don't. That shit is not. It's very much so gray. It's not black and white. That shit is. It's a gray area when it comes to value and loyalty. It really, really is. Because I think some people think it's just either black or white. No, that shit gets deep. The shit gets crazy. Okay, like you start meshing the two together, they really do coincide. Value yourself. Love yourself. Love yourself.
It's better said than done. I haven't given up on this humanity yet.
You haven't?
As we say, I haven't, because I feel like if you can teach somebody something and show them their values, you can show people their values. I do believe that, because sometimes people don't see what you can see. Yeah. You may be able to see something in someone that they can't see. Okay. And if you can show them and teach them, I feel like we may have a chance, because it's not their fault that they've never seen that. It all starts from when we're little. Okay. You know, I feel like showing people things, you know, it starts with your parents too. Sometimes you don't have parents. Yeah. You know, then you never had nobody to tell you you're beautiful. Right. You're beautiful. Keep telling you the same thing every day. Don't worry about what other people think or what other people may say about you in this world. You are beautiful. Like you said, what your mom used to say to you all the time. Yeah, you are beautiful. Yeah. Like, some people don't have that.
Every single day.
And that's why they're the type of people that they are. They're out here just causing fucking mayhem and destruction in other people's lives because nobody never showed them nothing. They don't know how to be a friend to nobody. You ever met somebody who don't have a friend? Not even one friend to talk to?
Alarming.
How do you not have one friend?
That should be alarming to me.
I've never seen that before. Like, how do you not have one friend?
That should be extra alarming to me.
Like, I don't know. Like, I've seen that. Like, you don't have not one person to talk to.
Like, what?
It may be something with you.
It's for sure something with you. And that's what I be very hesitant to say. I'm very hesitant to say some shit like that because it can be a lot for somebody. But you don't have not one friend?
I've seen that. One? I try to stay away from people like that be hopping from friend to friend. Because that means they're not a good friend. They don't know how to be a good friend. And they've never been taught to be a good friend. And they have other issues going on within themselves that they need to work on before they can call somebody a friend. Because you have to be good to yourself before you could be good to anybody else.
Being a good friend is not easy. Okay, that's another thing. It's not easy. And friendships go through their peaks and their valleys, right? But the loyalty should always stay the same.
And we all go through things.
Should never waver, right?
We all go through things on a daily basis. You know we do. But It's just understanding that and knowing that you're not alone and, you know, okay, she may be going through something today. She may not be in the mood today. Right. Don't take everything so personal because a lot of people do that too. And that's the problem. Like, why are you taking something so personal because that person is not in the mood today?
I can't stand no high maintenance ass friendship.
Right. Like, what?
Like, come on.
I didn't talk to you today. I haven't talked to you in a couple days. What's the I know that my friend is fine.
Yeah.
And if I haven't talked to my friend and it's been a few weeks, I'm going to reach out like, okay, what's going on? Something might be happening. But I'm not the type of person that be like, oh, she didn't call me today. But she called that person today, but she didn't call me. It's people out here that do that. Like, you'd be surprised.
She was on Instagram today, but she ain't hit me up today. Like, how old are we? How fucking old are we? Seriously, it's okay. I might miss your phone call and call you back 4 days later, but it's literally okay.
Yeah, I don't care about stuff like that because I'm a horrible friend when it comes to texting. I am.
Like,
everybody knows that. Like, I might be texting and I might get busy doing something, or I might forget. You know,
shit just be happening.
Things happening, but it's not like I'm doing it deliberately. Or I don't feel like talking. Like, it's not that.
Or I don't fuck with that.
Somebody really might be going through something. Like, you never know. Mm-hmm. But I feel like people are so sensitive these days that they just take everything so personal. And that's a problem too. And it's just like, you gotta relax, because in the year 2023, after what we've been through the last couple of years, a lot of people is going through stuff.
Yeah, it's heavy out here.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So you have to give people grace. It's have
heavy
to.
Out here. You got to.
You have to.
Like, come on, we always need grace within our life. Who do you think you are? Like, come on.
Child, I can't.
This
I don't know.
Crazy.
This whole topic right here, you know, I don't even play about the loyalty shit. So I'm just like, listen.
I'm glad that you are my sister for life, you know? Like, I'm blessed, you know what I'm saying? And I have amazing friends in my life.
Right.
Not only just Ash, but I have amazing friends in my life. Like, I don't take that shit for granted. Because like you said, I meet people, they be like, oh, I don't have any friends. Oh.
You have to ask that question.
How you getting through life? Like, how?
You don't have one person that you can talk to? Why?
What you talking about? Like, I am truly, truly blessed. And I do feel like it is a part of the fact that I'm a good friend. I try my best to be a good friend. I try my best. I put my best foot forward. Mm-hmm. And that's all you can do. You know what I'm saying? And I know my friends do the same thing for me. They put their best foot forward when it comes to me. That's it.
And then I appreciate that. I love our sisterhood.
Yeah.
And I know our viewers love it too.
They do.
They love us.
Y'all, they love us. This some real shit, okay? This some real fucking shit. But listen, y'all. We about to, we actually going to have it drop below. We're going to have the number for you guys to call in for our visionary mail. So we got the number. So call in, leave a voicemail. So for our next episode, we'll basically broadcast it and give you our advice.
Yeah, please do, y'all. We want to hear from y'all. Y'all know we love to hear what y'all going through. We love to give y'all advice. So please, the number will be down below. Just, you know, send us a little DM, email, whatever y'all feel comfortable. You know, y'all want to blot your name out.
Everything is anonymous.
Yes, just let us know what y'all want. We'll read your story online and we'll go from there. We'll give you advice. Because we want to help y'all.
We real excited about that.
We are. Because we did Visionary Mail before and it was exciting.
That shit was crazy.
We're bringing it back. So just
listen. So we're going to have the voicemail option. But DMs, everything else, like y'all were doing before, email was absolutely perfect as well. So whatever form that you guys feel comfortable with, just, you know, type in, call in, whatever. And we'll be ready for y'all.
Yes. And thank you guys so much. We really do appreciate you guys. You know, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Link will be down below. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook. You know, make sure you listen to us on Twitter. Well. And you can find us anywhere that you find podcast platforms on. We on everything. iHeartRadio, Apple Music. You know, make sure you leave us a 5-star review. We really do need these reviews, you guys.
Yes, and everything is linked under at HighClass Visionaries. Everything.
Yes. Thank you, guys. Until next time.
Bye, y'all.